So a couple weeks in now, how's it been being a Bruin out there playing at the Rose Bowl?
I love it, man. It's a blessing. Just growing and getting better every week with my teammates. So.
Has the experience been kind of what you thought it'd be as far as what you guys have been able to show on the field?
Definitely. You know what I mean? I didn't really come into it with, too much expectations. I knew it's football, so I'm just enjoying every day and getting better every day.
What's been kind of your assessment of the way you've played and the secondary overall?
I feel like I've had good games. I'll get better every week. You know what I mean? That's my mindset. And then the secondary, we've got better from the first week. So all we got to do is continue to stay on that trajectory, just up.
Blaylock is someone who's been consistent in this secondary for a number of years now.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Has been consistent in this secondary for a number of years now. What is he like as a leader for this defense, and have you been able to bounce any ideas or tips or technique off of him?
Definitely. Me and Blake go back and forth every day. You know what I mean? Just pointing different things out and, talking techniques and talking scheme and things of that sort. And, of course, he's very experienced. He has a lot of reps under his belt. So, I listen to open ears with what he says. Same when I speak to him, you know what I mean? We're back and forth with each other. So, definitely, I love having a guy like that around me.
Talk a little bit about your career. You started out as a walk-on at Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And to get to this point, I mean, that's a long transition, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's definitely been a long journey. Along the way, I learned to view every obstacle as like an advantage, you know what I mean, and figured out a way to use it to my advantage. So I just grew each year, you know what I mean, and the point I'm at now, it's been a long road, and I'm far from my final destination, and I know that, so I'm just continuing to work. That's where my mindset is at.
Why did you pick UCLA?
I love the culture here, the coaches, Coach Kelly, and then Coach Norwood, the secondary coach, you know what I mean? So it felt like home when I took my visit, you know what I mean? And I knew this was a place I could come to and grow as a man and as a player. And those were like the two most important things to me when I was making the decision. So,
who was the primary contact in recruiting you from UCLA?
All the guys was really reaching out to me. They were showing a lot of love. So I heard from really everybody on the staff, the head coach, the assistant coaches, and the recruiting people. So I can't really pinpoint one person. Everybody was reaching out to me.
UCLA tweeted out yesterday that it's now they're proclaiming themselves as Transfer U. Is there kind of a transfer kind of culture here among the transfers, would you say? Is there a special bond maybe?
Everybody here is UCLA Bruins, and that's how I view it, you know what I mean, regardless of where they were at before here, whether it was a different university or a high school, you know what I mean? Once we're here, we're all brothers, we're all Bruins. Nobody really is labeled as, oh, he's the guy from here or he's the guy from here. That's your teammate, your brother, and he's a Bruin as well.
Do you stay in contact with the guys from Wyoming and follow their career?
Definitely, most definitely. All those guys, those are some of my brothers for life too. I got guys from Arizona I still speak with. So keep a lot of the guys close to me. Or, you just build relationships with them over the years. Don't go away overnight.
The running back at, where is he, Arizona State?
Yes, sir. Xavier Valade.
Yeah, are you friends with him?
Yeah, that's one of my close friends.
Really?
Yes, sir. Him and C.J. Colden. He's at Oklahoma now. Those were two of my closest friends over there. So I keep in contact with both of them.
Early in practice, we saw McGovern working with some of the defensive backs. What was he trying to get you guys to do? Was it the tackling?
Oh, we were doing the tackling drill?
Yeah.
Oh, we were just working our technique, just fundamentals of the football game. So just, running through the bag and things of that sort.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see you.
Sir.
Thank
you guys
you.
have a nice day. Thank you guys for
too.
coming. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
First of all, congratulations on your comeback. What's it been like to be out there the last 2 weeks, and not only be out there, but making big plays?
Really just feel like I got my heart back. I love the game so much, and it really just feels good to be out there and playing with these guys. I love these guys, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Take us through that forced fumble, that play, big play there. What did you see? How did it kind of develop?
Yeah, so I kind of just hit a move. I got free, kept running. I seen Gabe was there first, and coaches teach us in practice every day: run to the ball, don't stop. And that's what I did, and I got there, caused that fumble, and everybody flocked to the ball. It just sucks we could have got the points, but it's all right.
Yeah, did you give him a hard time about that illegal forward pass?
No, we were all just we're all living it up, having a good time, laughing at each other, telling each other good job. Yeah.
To follow up on that, I think in the Bowling Green game, I think Darius had recovered a fumble. I think he got called for a penalty and it got brought back. I asked Darius about that.
Yeah, I immediately went up to him and told him I was sorry.
What do you think that's like, or what was the response back when you went up to apologize to Darius and whatnot?
It was just like, I won't let that happen again. That's why I told him. I told him that and told Coach Kelly that. Because that, it wasn't my intention to totally, cause that penalty. But, I should have just left it alone and knew that he was way ahead of him. But, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about when you were deemed medically not able to play, and that whole process and transition of coming back from that. There must have been pretty much a low point at some point.
Yeah, so that low point was like it happened when COVID happened. So it was like end of 2020, and it was right before our season, and I just took a hit during practice, and my body was still good. I didn't lose any strength or nothing like that, but I got a neck injury, and ever since then I haven't stopped working out, I haven't stopped preparing like I have a game that week. For 2 years I've been doing that, and it led me up until this point. And I really got to thank God, and I got to thank my mom too, because without them I really wouldn't be here. And without Coach Malloy and Coach Kelly too giving me this opportunity.
Were you pretty confident that you could get medically cleared to play?
It's not that I was thinking that. It was more so that I love the game so much, and I can't see myself not playing it, and I got to play to my full potential. And that's what really kept me going, and yeah.
What went into the mindset to then leave Washington and transfer to UCLA?
Really start new, and Coach Malloy also came over here too and told me that he's somebody that he would want to bring, and I said, yeah, let's do it. And I found a doctor out here that would clear me, and the trainers and all that have been loving, always taking care of me, looking out for me, and yeah.
Is there any extra precaution or test or anything you do to just kind of make sure everything's good with your neck and stuff, or just business as normal for you?
I do a lot more neck workouts and stuff like that just to strengthen it, keep it loose. But yeah, it's business as normal.
What was the spring like for you? Obviously, you're only doing individual drills and stuff like that. But what was it like just to know that you were doing football activity?
It was crazy to have those pads on and that helmet on again. But I treated it as I was getting mentally strong instead of, being out on the field. So I took that time to make sure I knew what everybody else was doing on the field and knew my assignments, and that helped me have a good fall camp.
And then away from the practice field, what kind of did you do any additional work over the summer after the spring?
Oh, most definitely. Me and all the homies in my group and the D-line got together almost every day, definitely every weekend, to do extra work and all that just to prepare us for the season.
Now, you picked Washington over UCLA. UCLA recruited you out of high school.
Yeah, exactly.
How key was that recruitment in you deciding to go to UCLA, that you had established relationships?
So really it was Coach Pete that brought me to UW. All of his philosophies and what he preached to me when I was being recruited really captured me, and I don't regret going to UW at all, because I learned a lot of good things there and good things from Coach Pete that I still bring with me today.
But Coach Kelly recruiting you, UCLA recruiting you at the time, how did that help bring you here?
Oh, because Coach Kelly knew me. When he was recruiting me after I got hurt, he was telling me, you should have listened to me back in 2019. I was like, yeah, I know, Coach, but I'm here now, so.
You think you're still a little rusty coming back? You think you still got a lot of upside?
I definitely can get better as a player, and definitely after those 2 years, I don't really feel a difference. I get on that field and I do my thing, and I had fall camp, spring ball, and all the off season and the whole 2 years to really prepare my body and prepare my mental for this. So I feel like I'm in a good place.
How'd that first sack feel?
It felt good, but there's definitely more along the way.
What was the biggest thing you learned about yourself during those 2 years where you were away from the game?
It was really, something happened to me my middle school year, and I had surgery, and not once did I thank God. And not a lot of people have God in their life, or they look to someone else, but that's why I'm on the spiritual journey right now, where I'm thanking God for everything that I've been through and everything that I get to wake up every day and all that. And I'm not perfect, but I'm still trying to remind myself of that every day.
What was that injury in middle school?
It was appendicitis.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Did that keep you from playing football? at the
No,
time?
no, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was just something I deal with.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys.